everybody. Welcome in. Sorry, my screen is shaking. Welcome to the Positivity Patrol. Hey, Jesse. Ooh, you're baking brownies. I want some. Hi, Samantha and Angie. Welcome in. Hi, sis Melissa. She will be up soon. I told you I was doing a live, honey. Yes, I did. You have your headphones on. You're not listening. Actually, hold on one second. I'm sorry. So sorry. I forgot to put my plate in. It was bothering me. Hold on. Let me get Melissa up here. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I forgot to put my plate in and I noticed it wasn't in and I was like, wait a minute. I have
Nobody
to
can
put
tell
that
but
in.
you.
I know. Well, because I feel so different when I talk, so I realized it wasn't there.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome
Yeah,
in.
who else came in? Deanna and Forever Blessed and Sadie. Hi, Gwen and Vicky. Yes, Brandon. Are you coming to say hi? Yeah.
Hi, Brandon.
He said it took her a hot second to look at me.
I was getting my lip gloss. Hi, Judy.
Hey, Judy.
How is everybody doing?
Oh, I gotta send. Hold on. I forgot.
Yay, Jessie.
Woohoo!
That's amazing.
Yeah, Magnus has been taking his diaper off a lot. So we think he may be close to because he doesn't like to feel the wet, but that's gonna be fun.
Girl, I'm telling you. I'm still in it with Diana.
I'm sure, and him not even be able to say that he has to go, that's gonna be we have to definitely get him a potty for himself because
Yeah,
obviously he's gonna have to be able to just go. And Jesse said, "Oh no, that's the sign." Yeah,
yep. And just put them there every 20 minutes or half
I
hour.
know.
Even if you don't have to go. Hi, Amelia, Miha, and
Hi,
Angela, and Sally.
and Tammy,
And Tammy, welcome in.
welcome in.
And as you all know, I'm from my live. My positive thing is that my youngest daughter, who has autism, the last couple since the third, well, the fourth,
Yeah,
really has been it's complete 360. So like I'm on cloud nine.
I know.
I
It's
was
it's
crying to my
crazy.
mom this morning, just trying to explain to her because I haven't really talked to her much. We're planning my sister's wedding, and I'm like,
Oh,
did I tell you about Ayana's appointment? And she's like, no. And I told her, and I start crying just telling her. And I'm like, I'm crying like a baby. She goes, well, of course, that's your baby.
oh no, yeah, seriously. And you know what? It's like you're not crying because you're sad. This is the different tears. You were crying because you were upset before. Now you're. It's like the weight is
Oh
off. You're
my
not worried
God.
about when she comes back home or when she wakes up. You're excited. She's excited. Just yeah.
Let me tell you, I had the most productive day today. From the time I woke up, I didn't feel tired, even though my mouth is,
Yeah.
I think today was one of the first days I've had other productive days since the fourth, but not like today. Like I got so much done today and I was happy to do it. And it was just like,
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell yesterday you were posting a whole bunch of posts and pictures of earrings and I was like I could tell you were like getting back into, you know.
yep.
Oh, you quit
Yay,
smoking?
Tammy.
Woo!
Congratulations.
That is positive.
That
Awesome.
is.
Welcome in, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Thank you, Vicky.
All right, need to invite.
I'm working on my Aunt Lori's for my Uncle Bronco's wall
Doing a
hanging.
Bronco. I feel like you're gonna do all the teams by the time you're done.
I'm telling
Everybody's gonna
you.
ask for them.
I'm telling you.
No, it's good though. All that sports stuff is people want it.
Yeah.
You know how people are diehard about their team.
Yes. And me and Zach messaged me and was like, because the Bills played the Bengals, who they were supposed to play the day that all that happened.
Yeah.
And Zach Kraft some more was like, I love you, but I'm a Bengals fan. And I'm like, but that's okay. We're still friends, even though my team's gonna kick your team. And
I
he was
know it's
like,
so weird now too because that happened last game. It's like now, like I don't know. I feel like the vibe's gonna be like
it,
crazy
it is,
because
it is.
not that
I
it was done
think
on purpose. Obviously, nothing
obviously not,
malicious was
right.
done, but that's like,
It's gonna
yeah,
be.
there's gonna be tears for sure.
And he was like, how about we make a bet? I'll send you 2 skeins of yarn. If you win and you send me nothing, I'm like, well, that's not a fair bet. I'll send you a PayPal if your team wins.
Hi Renelle.
Hi, Renelle. How are you, sweetheart?
I think Kim's
There's a
here
bunch of
too.
graphs. So if I could do baseball teams, football teams, basketball teams. So if Gwen, if you want, just email me and I can show you a few graphs. And if anybody's interested.
Yeah,
Hi,
I'm sure you can
Kim.
find a symbol. Hi Kim for whatever. I don't know what Notre Dame is. It like that like Irishman fighting
Yeah,
thing? I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
And with the D, I
yeah,
think it was with the
yeah,
Irishman.
yeah. What are you
Hi,
doing,
Kim.
Kim? Oh,
Angela actually had to step down, Jesse, with her packing and getting ready to
yeah,
move and all that. She's no longer going to be able to do the positivity lives for now.
yeah. At the time, yep.
Yeah.
She just
Yeah.
sold her house too, finally. Yay.
I
I
know.
know. I'm so excited.
I'm
This
so
could take
excited for her
some
too.
pressure off her, but now she's got to get everything packed.
Now
for
it's the
next
moving
year.
part. Right.
Hi, Aisha Miha.
Oh,
I went
Keith's here too. Hi, Keith.
Keith. Hello,
Tammy went
Deanna
with
said.
acupuncture and it helped, she said.
Oh, acupuncture for it. Yeah, I know. It's I've never smoked, but I've been around like so many people in my life that have and have quit and start again, and yeah. So I know. I've seen the struggle with that. Deanna said that she goes to the neurologist on Monday to get the findings of her 3-hour MRI for her MS. Prayers and positive vibes for solutions for my future health, please. Yes, of course,
Absolutely.
Deanna.
Prayers. Yeah. My aunt has MS, Deanna, so I definitely can like understand. I don't personally, but
Yeah.
seeing what he goes through, and yeah, so I definitely am praying for you, sweetheart.
Mhm.
Hi, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. Miss you too.
Dark in here.
Oh, I hope that everything's okay, Dawn.
Yeah. What are you working on, Kim?
The merged granny square. I am actually
Look at
making
that shrug.
the big shrug, like the one that Angela made, the lighter one though, like the one she made out of her muffin cakes,
Yep.
the merged granny square.
Awesome.
So
That's pretty.
yeah, this camera sucks, but it is actually a really prettier light purple here in the middle and ombres out to like this pretty dark color. And then I doubt I'm even going to touch the blue. Probably not, but
They're big. Hi,
yeah,
Ivy and Danny Joe.
but I'll
Let me
probably
see
get into the
blue.
gray.
The
Oh, that's
blue.
so
Purple and
pretty.
gray will look so pretty together. And then I'll make a second one and maybe give it to my sister. But that's what I'm making.
Yeah, you could probably definitely make 2 out of that.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a lot of yarn in there. Tammy
Yeah.
says she's been trying to quit for the past year. Yeah, my mom just recently quit all the way, and then we went over and I was like, "Are you smoking a cigarette?" And she's like, "Yes, I'm smoking a cigarette." I'm like, "Oh, okay, here we go again." Like
Yeah, it's so easy.
I'm like, I'm
to
not even,
stop
it's
at
whatever. You're going to do it. But she's the worst, though. She'll take one puff off a cigarette and then leave it there. It all burns down. I'm like, you paid $14 for that pack of cigarettes and you didn't even smoke that cigarette.
Yep.
that.
My
Right.
mom was the type to smoke half of it and put it out.
Yeah, we used to have burn marks like on the counters from the cigarette sitting there, and then it would start to burn. I'm like, oh, she left another one there. Like,
Oh, there's a new burn mark.
Yep.
I know she asked us to stop and get her cigarettes last time we were there, and we're like, yeah, sure. Brandon comes out and he's like, $14 because he hasn't smoked in so long. And he was
14.
like, for a pack of Newports. Yep.
Now, up here, they're like $18 a pack.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you don't get them at your normal store and you happen to be out of town, you go to like one of the men of town stores that charge like out
Even
the butt.
more.
you pay 20 some for one pack.
$16.90.
Yeah.
He knew the exact amount.
$16.17. Sorry, thanks for that. hon.
All right, though, like that.
He's like, get it right, Kim.
He does it all the time. Because he's got the speaker right here. He has a baby speaker here, so he can hear me from the garage in case something happens.
Yeah.
He's up there and he heard me talking. He's like, no, she's not right.
I love it.
That was cute.
Danny,
Yeah,
my mom-
Danny Joe, she says she has to quit for back surgery. That's Mom had to too. She had to quit for
Yeah.
3 months before the surgery.
Ray's
So we
mom.
thought like she quit for so long. And then no, the day she got home from the hospital. I was like, oh, there we go. Yeah.
Hi,
Hey, Maribel and Brandy.
So okay, so before we started the positivity live, I was looking over that one because tonight, just so I don't know if we announced it last time, but tonight we're talking about like different, because last time we talked about like, different like bullying and just like stress and anxiety and things like that. And tonight we have a topic on coping skills and stuff, like things that you can do, to help cope with your stressors.
Healthy things that you can do to cope with your stressors.
Yes, things that help you.
Healthy.
So healthy things, yes. Not smoking, no. And so I found this second thing. I sent it to you. I don't know if you had time to look at it because it was like 5 minutes before, but I actually found a website and that the benefits of crocheting and knitting when it comes to, they actually did a study, like a real study. And let me see. I don't know if you got it.
Did you email it or put it in the?
Yeah, I have it here. Should drop it in the chat and then
people can see.
And they also I put it in the group chat, Kel, but they also show people that actually use their tips in crocheted items and sent pictures in, and they also give you free patterns that you can actually download. But the whole thing is about a study that they did explaining. See, now this is too long. Let me see if I could do half of it.
Hi, Cherise.
Hi, Cherise. How are you, honey?
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kim.
Hey.
How are you guys?
Good. You?
I'm good, thank you.
Yay. Cool.
So I just dropped.
Okay, I see it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, here's the link for it if you guys want to look at how it says crocheting reduces stress and anxiety.
Yeah. I've seen that before you sent it. Before we came up, I seen that you sent it to me, and I was like, coping skills. Oh, I'm checking that out.
That's good.
And it says right in there, and then it gives you certain ways, like you can do like a group. It says crochet reduces stress and anxiety. Crocheting relaxes your mind. It relieves depression. Crocheting increases productivity. Crocheting lends itself to group activities, so you can. There's a group. To seek therapy benefits in group settings with crocheting. Crochet builds your self-esteem by being productive, and you can sell your items. Like there's so many different aspects to crocheting and knitting, and it's calming and has a calming effect to it. So I thought that was really interesting.
No, it is. Yeah.
Dawn said it also helps people who have manic episodes of bipolar disorder. Yeah. Yeah, and I can to a lot of those points for sure. Since I've started have helped me.
Even number
that
6.
was one of the first things I was telling Kelly. I'm like, Kelly, I'm telling you, you'll love crochet. Like with
because I was having a rough time before, and and it really helped. It really at first it was kind of a distraction, like something to do. So like your mind wasn't, racing and all that. And then like I liked it so much, and then like the confidence thing for sure, being able to even like that it brought me to YouTube and like being more confident to talk to people. And that first video you make is always like you don't know what to say or do.
Sometimes I go back and look at that when I have a bad day. I giggle and I'm like, oh God, look at me.
I did recently. I mean, like, there's like nothing behind me but a white wall and no yarn. And
I was just sitting on the couch.
You have to also think too, when we're crocheting, it builds, our self-esteem. It's like, wow, we created this. Like I actually made this. And then when other people compliment your stuff, it's like it boosts your self-esteem. There's so many different ways that I feel like any fiber arts, knitting, crochet, cross stitching, any kind of art, painting, drawing, any of that, I
Even
feel would, yeah.
number
Yeah.
6 on here actually says that, Melissa. It says crochet builds your self-esteem by being productive. Yep. And by your
Yep.
finished projects, when
Right.
you've made a finished object and you see your finish, and you're like, oh my God, look. You know what I mean? You can't show enough people.
Right, exactly.
But
Right.
Right.
Yep. And you want to feel like it says here, you want to feel productive. You want to feel like you had a, like today, I had a productive day, but there's days where I'm like not so productive. But if I finish a small wall hanging, I'm like, okay, I got something done. I feel better about myself. I'm not so, so.
Yeah,
Or
And
like
everybody
me,
in the chat agrees. Like it's helped so
Yeah.
many of you.
or like people that like me that can't breathe. For a year now, I've been wanting to clean up my other craft room that I have over yonder. Over yonder. And I've been wanting to clean that up. And it's been a year. I just haven't been able to. I just haven't had enough energy to. But in the last week, I've had like this burst of energy. So I finally got it done.
and it
I'm
feels
telling
amazing.
you, it
Awesome.
feels so good not to feel like I'm drowning in my yarn. Like I love my yarn, but I felt like I was drowning in it. I mean, I had bins of it, but I had bins everywhere.
Yeah.
Because it was easier for me not being able to breathe to have it right there.
Right.
But I decided I'm putting away the ones I don't want out here, and all my favorites that I want are going to stay out here. And that's just that. When I get through with that, then I'll pick a few more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I got it done, and I feel so good. It's little things,
Yeah.
people might take for granted, but people that can't do it, it's so huge. Like I used a vacuum. We got this little new vacuum that's a shark, but it's so light. It turns into like one of those hand ones.
Yeah.
It's got like this little white stick, and it's so light. I can actually use it. I vacuumed for the first time.
And I know that you messaged me the one day you were like, I just vacuumed. I haven't did that in like a year. And you could tell that the excitement for her to be able to do something. Yeah, to most of us it's simple, but Kim, it's different. Kim can't breathe. Kim can't walk, and do a lot of,
It's like, oh my God, I vacuumed.
Never thought you'd be so excited to vacuum.
People are like, what is wrong with her? Who wants to vacuum?
Yeah, Jesse, I completely understand that for sure.
From being a wife, mother, and caretaker of everything I picked up. Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, Passion for Yarn.
Hi.
I'm not going to call you Passion for Fruit this time.
Every time I see Passion for Yarn, I think of that.
Passion for Fruit.
I didn't realize it until Zach says him. Maribel said,
crocheting definitely took me out of a deep depression following the passing of my mom. I'm so sorry, Maribel. It also helped with anxiety, keeps your mind busy. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me, because if I'm idle, my mind is like, when I try to sleep, it's like every stupid little thing I can be thinking about at that time for no reason. Stuff that happened 3 years ago, stuff that's not going to happen for a year. Like so when my mind's not going, that's the anxiety, and then I can't sleep. So
That's
me
the
being
worst.
able to do something that keeps my mind on, it doesn't keep me in that place where I'd be idle.
But yeah, you can lay there forever at night and be thinking about stuff, and then you've wasted a couple hours of sleep that you could have had thinking, but you don't realize how long it's been that you've been thinking because your mind's just go, go, go.
Yeah.
I do that. Yeah.
Oh, I do too. I'll just sit there and I'm like literally zoned out just thinking, and then when you come to it's like, well, okay. Like now that I just sat there for an hour zoned out thinking about everything under the sun that I shouldn't be thinking about.
And that's stress too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
Nice design, Rita.
So we're going to do the next one on Melissa's channel Friday, February 17th at 8 p.m. during her normal Friday live. That's the next one. Dawn says you're looking great, Kimmy.
Oh, thanks. I feel good. I really am feeling good. I don't know what it's been this last week, but
you have a lot of positive things that have been happening with the whole situation with with doctors and stuff. So I think that has a lot to do with it, Kimmy.
Yeah, I just feel really
That's
good.
awesome.
All my tests are coming back good, so
yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I see like in you, a little. You're not that you're not upbeat, but you can tell like you're just feeling more into it. Like, and I'm sure that you getting the good news, getting a positive news that boosts your morale, and it makes it,
Because I don't like to be one of those ones that are always like, oh,
No.
yeah, today this is wrong for me. Tomorrow, I
Right.
don't
No,
want to do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
That's why I've had to cancel quite a few Tuesday lives, because if I have to force it or fake it, I can't be on panel. Like, it's not gonna do it.
Judy said, I have a shark vacuum, so Kim, you can come vacuum my house.
No, Beauty. Oh my God, I will. Oh, my. You wait till I get my lungs. Put your
She's going to be
orders
vacuuming
in,
everyone's
ladies.
house. She's doing a tour of vacuum.
Put your orders in, ladies, and I will come do it for free just because I love telling you.
Welcome in, Little Ridge Farm. How are you?
Hello, and Wicked Granny.
And
Welcome.
Pamela. Let's
Crocheting
see.
game.
If I didn't have my crafts, I would be in a cuckoo nest. Being chronically ill since I was a baby, I am happy Mom started teaching me to knit at 6 years old. I took off after that. That's amazing.
Ooh, that's
Awesome.
Awesome.
6 years old. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Oh, her knitting skills are off
Yeah. They are.
Hi, Wicked Granny. How are you? Yes, Samantha, the 17th.
at 8 p.m. during my normal
Yes.
life.
Yep. Okay, welcome back, Angie.
Yeah, I'm the same as Maribel. That's how I started knitting and crocheting. Like, I learned to knit when I was about 8. My mom taught me just basic knit stitches. But then when my mom passed, like Maribel, I was like, I need something. So I just started doing that one day, knitting. And then I was seeing all these crochet patterns, and I'm like, oh. So I went and got a crochet hook at the dollar store, and then, yeah.
It was it.
Yeah.
Judy said she'll pay you, Kim, with yarn.
For the vacuuming, she'll pay you with yarn, Judy said.
Sounds wonderful.
Yes.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. She's going to have so much yarn.
So, Kelly, do you want to talk a little bit about the other one? Or do you want me to?
You can. Yeah, I don't have it in front of me, so if you want to just,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
I'll drop another link in the chat. This is Mental Health America. It's let me see, where's the chat? Let me get back to my screen. This is, and Kelly found this about a month ago and sent it to me, and I was looking over it then and now a little bit. And you could read it on your own time, but just to touch base on little things, there's different, it's building your coping toolbox. So, we all, and because a lot of times one thing that works today may not work tomorrow. So it's good to have a couple of different coping skills in your toolbox. So that if crocheting doesn't work, you're just like, this isn't working, I don't have my Crojo, whatever, then you can try. Try
I like
something
that
else.
toolbox. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even had like these other ones that had like stuff that they would use in therapies that was like a toolbox that you would like put a hammer in it and it said like the word on it. So you were like actually putting the tools in there, saying like, this is, I'm going to do meditation. So you're like filling it up. So that it was, I just thought it was cute. Like a different way to think about it. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And meditation is one of the things on here. And on YouTube, there's so many different meditation and ASMR. I find my girls love to watch ASMR, like the slime videos and stuff where they're mixing all like the chap. I'll tell you that, and like the eating one, when they watch those, I will zone out while I'm crocheting and watch it. And I'm like, and Ray's like, are you really watching that? And I'm like, yeah. Like,
it's more like just the noise.
It is.
It's not what's on the screen. They're just playing with slime, but like you can like get noise. Yeah.
But it says a coping toolbox is a collection of skills, techniques, items, and other suggestions that you can turn to as soon as you start to feel anxious or distressed. No one thing works for everyone, and it may take time, some trial and error, but building a coping toolbox is a great way to be prepared for those times when your mental well-being starts to slip. Think of it as a safety net. And it says you could write a list, you could put it on your phone, your paper, of what helps. So there's like breathing exercises, going for a walk or run, meditation, breathing, there's different breathing skills.
Just whatever makes you calm, whatever works for you, you know what I mean? Just
have a warm line. So like if I go into the group chat when I'm stressed out about something, I talk to Ange, Kim, Kelly, and it says the big thing is your 5 senses. Use your five senses. Tuning into your sensory experiences can be comforting during intense moments. So touch, like stress ball, silly putty, stuffed animal, blanket. Hear, that's me with the girls watching the ASMR. Click a pen, pop bubble wrap, listen to calming playlist. You see photos with loved ones, snowball, affirmation or quote cards. You can. It says taste sour candy. I don't know what that does, but
Yeah, a lot of
Love
people,
sour candy. Love
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've read stuff even about autism, way back when like we first found out that, Magnus had it, was for like, sometimes if certain people taste something, a certain something, it calms. And a lot of times sour is like, it's bracing, so it takes you away from like,
what
You're
you're
if
focused
thinking.
you're
on the
anxious,
taste.
like, yeah, you get like the taste that takes you out of
Oh,
it. Yeah, so they talked about that with like kids that are like with autism and stuff, giving them something that's like a different taste than they would normally have to try to like,
Because it's more shocking. Like,
yeah,
interesting.
you're
whoa,
like, "Ooh, this is," and then you forget that like you were
what you're
going through
feeling.
whatever you were going through. Yeah.
And lastly is smell, which is like candles, scented lotions, essential oils,
Yeah.
and
Oh, my
a
favorite.
lot of it just kind of distracts you mentally, physically, emotionally. Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
the
I was
link I
big
dropped
on
is
that.
a crisis hotline, all kinds of different information on there. If you're interested, you guys, the link is in the description box. I mean,
You
in
can
What
the
just
I've
type
done
drop
before,
passion for yarn if you want to drop your link.
yeah, is with the aromatherapy.
Mhm.
You can actually go to herbal stores and get different oils and put together your own little kind of tincture, of your own little vial of stuff that will work for, say, you get headaches or say you get anxious or anything like that. You can actually go there and get certain little oils and put them together so that you make your own that works just for you, and you put it
Yeah,
on your wrist
that's
here
Yeah.
cool.
and you put it here behind your ears.
Mhm.
On your
And it's
pressure
supposed,
points.
yep, and it's supposed to help you during the day. And it's something that's easy to do. All you got to do is find your health store, whatever you can get oils and stuff, and talk to somebody, and they'll point you in the right direction. And that does work if you like that kind of thing. I like that.
Yeah, I worked at Bath and Body Works, and when I worked there, we brought on an aromatherapy section, and they had like stress relief, energy,
Yep.
and it was all these, and they had the roller that we got a free stress relief one when I worked when they came out, so like everybody had it, like,
Yep.
it's like,
Gosh,
yeah,
that doesn't make them though. And
but
then
it
it
does,
works
yeah.
for everything.
Yeah, and then the energy one was cool. It had like orange and ginger in it. So it was like
Yep.
really bright. You were supposed to use it in the shower so you would like wake up when you took the
I was
shower. So
using
like
one.
energizes. It's really cool.
I was big on
All
those
those different
ones.
things. Yeah, that are like herbal natural things that you're not like,
Yeah.
right, like we talked about harming, right?
Yeah.
And they do
Yeah.
work. I mean, you got to
Hmm.
get, you can't just put it on and go, okay, now work.
No.
No,
No, you got to be in the right mindset.
I love
You
it.
put it on, and then you're like, you get in the, you calm and stuff.
Well,
You don't
yeah,
have to
like babies, they do
get
that with
mad
the
at somebody
lavender
and
like
then say,
bath
oh
wash and
God,
stuff.
hold on a minute.
Work right now. No, but the
Mhm.
lavender stuff does work because there's been a few times, not quite a few times, but a few times, like when Ayana was having her behavioral stuff going on, that after giving her and she wouldn't stop it crying, and at nighttime or having a meltdown, I would give her a shower with her lavender shampoo. It's because it's kids shampoo is body soap and shampoo, so it'd be lavender. Put her lavender lotion on, and I tell you, within 20 minutes after her shower, she'd be knocked out.
Yeah,
Lavender, yeah. There's another thing, bath, Epsom salt, stuff like
lights being stuck
that.
or
Oh,
Yeah,
something. Stop it.
yeah.
I'm lighting
all
myself
in.
up over here. There we go. I
Well,
pressed the
there's a
wrong
lot of
button.
times where I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, and it's just like, okay, I'm stressed out now. I just feel no energy, no motivation, no ambition. No, I'm getting a headache. No, and then I'll take a nice hot shower and wash my hair and just kind of, and you feel really rejuvenated afterwards.
I love it.
Dee, how are you, sweetheart?
Tea.
Oh, anybody else come in that we missed? I don't think so. I think we got everybody.
I think we got everybody.
Hello to
So yeah, if
everybody.
anybody else has anything that they use to help with coping
Yeah.
stuff that works for you, please share for everybody to see. It might be something they haven't thought of before that could help them. Yeah, because like you said, it's not everything works for everyone, and not everything is going to work in every situation as well.
No.
Like
Right.
deep breathing might work one time, but the next time you're gonna have to. And I know exercise is a huge one, and I know it's
Music
for a lot of
too.
people. It's like, ugh, like I'm gonna exercise, but it's not even that you have to go and run on a treadmill for a mile. Just
Right.
doing
Getting your
a
heart
little
rate
bit.
up a little bit.
Yeah, right. It does. It releases endorphins. It does actually.
They actually
And
have those
music is a huge
things
help
that
for me
you can
Yeah.
too.
sit and do because I know I
Yeah.
have one.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
Sis
music
Andrea
for
Ola
sure.
Joe has her ASMR
Yeah.
channel, the second channel too, where she plays a lot of like calming music and relaxation and well, it's not ASMR, it's more relaxation, but still.
I
Yeah.
love that kind of stuff. I
No,
have
I
friends
know
that listen to
Magnus
Randy.
is huge with music. Hearing music as he focuses, will, sit and
Yep.
be more. They're trying to get him music therapy. It is a harder therapy
I've been
to.
trying to get Ayana that for a while.
Yeah,
And
his teachers right off the bat were like, he needs music therapy. And I was like, okay. They're like, it's going to be a long road. We're probably going to have to put in a bunch of different things for it, but we really think he'll benefit. And I was like, hey, if you think he'll benefit and you can get it for him, I know it's harder to prove like medically that someone needs a music therapist because that's like kind of hard to like determine, but
Does
it
he
would be
really need
awesome though.
that?
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard.
Maribel, that's what me and Kelly have talked before, not about math, but um I know this may sound really weird, and I thought I was sounding really weird, and Kelly was like, no, I do the same thing or similar. I will take my finger and I will like write the same word, whether it be the, and I'll take my finger on my couch
Cursive.
or my leg and I'll write it in cursive on my leg or the couch over and over and over. And Kelly does that in her mind. Like she's right.
Like I'm writing in my mind. Yeah, I don't do it like out,
Mhm.
but I do it. I've done
You
it.
don't do it like I do. I'm like
And it was so funny when she
the,
said it. I'm like,
the.
no, I do that too, but it's inside my mind. And another one of my friends does it too. And she was like, no, you're not weird. I do it too. I think it's just like a calming thing. It's just like
I'm
another
a
coping
feet
thing.
mover. I rub my feet on my other one. Like I'll rub my
You rub your
feet
feet
to my
together.
foot, like nonstop. Like I don't even notice I'm doing it
Yeah.
so much. Like when I does start, I'll be like, oh, I'm doing that.
Good, Aisha. That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah, panic attacks those are rough
Oh, I'm sorry.
and scary. Dee said she counts things. Yep, that's another thing.
I've
Order
done that too.
counting. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know a counter. I don't know. I've never tried that, but I'll have to remember it.
Hi, Granny D. Sharice is the other one that's with us.
Oh, hi, Granny D.
Yeah, there's so many different things, and that's the thing too. So yeah, some of these things that we're listing that we personally do, like Maribel with the math, or me writing this thing with cursive with my finger, and Kelly doing it in her mind, or whatever it may be. These aren't textbook coping skills.
No.
These are coping skills that we all just do.
Right.
That we're
Want to
realizing
try.
that we do that helps us. You know what I mean? So there's so many different things that you can do to help yourself get through. Feeling anxious and stressed and
Yeah, I know
right.
numbers is a huge thing, and that's because it's sequencing, like in order, things being in order. No, Sally, I didn't even check. Yes, I did. I got it. Thank you. I haven't even looked. Sorry, we were yapping. Yeah, Dawn said the sound of rain and wind. That's like
love a
the sound stuff. Yeah. Jen
Yep.
says she traces out patterns on her fingers. Yep, same thing.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
same
Isn't
thing.
that funny how we all do stuff like
Mhm.
that?
And
I
I
don't think
we're the
maybe
only
someone
one.
else did it.
Well, it must work. I mean, if so many different people are you see doing it, then it must be something about it that works, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's for
Dee
Sally.
said that's why I like crochet, lots of counting.
Yeah.
Hi,
Do you
Michelle.
do you do anything, Charisse? Do you ever get anxious? Is there anything?
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
Well, to be honest with you, as far as like anxiousness, I don't really get anxious a lot, but I get stressed a lot,
Yeah.
and I don't really have like specifically like a really good way of dealing with stress.
Hmm.
And so I think that's like one thing that I like really really struggle with. And I think that's like one thing that I like really talk to Kelly about a lot.
Mhm.
We talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kelly, I'm so stressed out. And
Well,
you know,
see,
she kind
there's
of
one
helps me out with
thing.
that a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's that warm. Kelly is that warm link to you. So
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one thing
having
right there.
somebody-
Kelly, she's one
Yeah.
coping,
And you didn't
Yeah.
even realize you were doing it, so you just
Yeah.
said it. You said that was Kelly.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
That's
realize that
awesome of
till
Kelly
until I
to
just
be
said
there
that.
for you.
That
That's
Because I'm just
one.
like, oh my gosh, you know,
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
just it's easy, or it helps when you can say something to someone and not feel judged.
Yeah.
I
right.
think that's a big thing, is having like that person that you can say something to that you might think that someone else thinks is weird or wrong, but you know
Yeah.
that person is just going to say like, okay, like that's fine, or like, try to help you figure out what's going on, instead of like
Yeah.
talking down to you or making you feel like that feeling or something that you're going
The
through is
feeling that you
wrong.
thought you were gonna get. You know what I
Mhm.
And I
mean?
think a lot of times
Right.
we're our own worst critics,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So a lot of times we're so hard on ourselves. So what we see others are that we do open up to are like, no, girl, no, it's you're good. Like it's not that way, or that's not how we all see it. So and it kind of eases that feeling sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
you
it's
know,
hard. Gee, I'm
I tend to open
sorry.
up when I don't get that sense of rejection from people. You know,
Yeah.
when I don't when I don't get rejected from people, I'm tend to be like more open. You
Mhm.
know, more
Yeah, you feel comfortable. You feel more
yeah,
like they're going to listen to what you got to say. You're not just going to be speaking on deaf ears, or somebody that just doesn't thinks you're weird, doesn't want to listen because I'll just listen to her. But wow, you know what I mean?
Right.
yeah. So if I feel like somebody's like judgmental or something like that, and like not accepting of me, like I'm really like closed off,
Well, it makes the
And,
situation worse
you
of what
know.
you're already
And
dealing
I
with.
really don't like. I really just like hardly say anything, and
and
I
this is
think
how
that's
I've
how
had to
people
look
can
at it.
tell that about me. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to remember, and it took me a long time, and I still get like, when I feel like someone's looking at me, or they don't like me, or they're looking at me a certain way, or they're judging me, or I always tell myself it's not my business what they think of me.
Right.
Mhm.
It's not.
You
It's
can't
Right.
not my
control
business.
anybody
I
else's
can't
feeling.
control it. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
easier said than done. And
Yeah.
I'm still working on that, but I'm getting better with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
like
and, and that's hard for me to think about it like that too. Sometimes, a
it
lot of
is.
times, you
Yep.
know.
And I didn't start thinking like that for not long ago. Trust me.
No, it's hard because I think our whole lives we're brought up with having an image, and someone's going to think of you a certain way by the way you look, dress, talk, all those things. So we most of us grow up thinking and worrying about what the other person's going to think, or how the other person's going to perceive you, when the only thing that matters is how you feel about you, not how
Yeah.
somebody else feels about you.
Yeah.
That isn't what matters, but it's hard to learn that. What, honey?
Yeah. But if
Well,
you
about
get to that place, then that's where you start to realize, and that's when you start to feel better, is when you realize, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm sorry to hear about
Yeah.
your
I'm sorry
loss.
about your loss.
Sorry to
I can
hear
only
that.
imagine.
Yeah. I know it's
Yeah,
tough.
I
I
do
mean,
too.
my dad passed, it's going to be 14 years this year, and it's still like it's weird because like people say like the thing about like that, it gets better. It's not that it gets better. You just learn to deal with the way that you
Learn to
feel. It's
accept
always
it.
there.
Yeah.
It's not getting better. I'm not feeling better about it. It's just
Right.
I
it's
don't
just
miss them any less.
no, not at all.
Right.
No, not at all.
Oh, wow. Sometimes I feel I won't wake up in the morning because I have high
Sleep
risk sleep
apnea.
apnea, but I put Bible sleep video and that helps me. Oh, goodness. That's
Yeah,
gotta be
sleep
definitely
apnea is scary.
Yeah.
D, I agree. I stay home a lot more than I should too. I hate leaving my house. I really
Well,
do.
and I think now leaving over
Mm-hmm.
the past couple years, leaving the house is a stress itself. I mean, I know every single time I come home from the store, you come home from the store, how busy it was. Now I have to put it's so much. We always
We're
say
in
like
the
I
group
just got home
chat
from the
now. I
store,
gotta
and you can't like there was it's so stressful to
Yeah.
people
even
don't know how
go
to
grocery
drive. People
shopping.
are so rude. Now I got to put all the groceries away. It's just everything stressful about
That's
it.
so
Yeah.
funny you guys said that, because I was just talking to my sister about that, and she was saying herself, I don't get out of the house enough. I haven't done anything in like 6 years. I've just been hiding in my house. It's like, you got to get out of the house. You have to. Little steps, if anything. Just
Yeah.
take little steps, do little things, but you got to start getting out of the house. You can't close yourself in. That just doesn't make anything better.
It puts you into a dark place. It does,
Yeah, I think that's what one thing that drives my mom, or that used to drive my mom crazy about me, is that I stay home a lot.
Yeah. And I
Like
don't know. I think your mom was probably more worried.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say drives her crazy, but I literally am at home probably 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So I get out one day a week, and that's the one day that I spend with my mom.
Yeah. She thinks she thinks you can't be happy like that. That's what she's thinking, right? And she wants
because I don't socialize with people and get out,
but it's hard.
But that's a huge fear of many of us, I think, is I used to be a big social butterfly. Yeah. And I think a lot of times, and mine may be very different from what others, but a lot of mine are, and I've been open, with my teeth and just certain things that I have going on that I don't want to see anybody I used to hang with, or I don't want to see anybody I went to school with because I'm embarrassed, and so I would rather just stay here where I'm comfortable. I go grocery shopping, I do what I have to do. But it causes a whole other level of anxiety for me. And I know that's not healthy. And I say I shouldn't care what people think, and it's not my business. But I think when it comes to the physical aspect of things and how people judge you, and look at you with things that you can't help, if I could help it, believe me,
Well, the thing is that what we look like isn't who we are. That's right. The way you look is, but unfortunately, again, society is different. Makes that a prominent thing. You're the way you look. So,
Yeah.
D.
Do you realize you haven't been in the house in weeks? I kind of asked you used to be all the time. Life of the party. Yeah, I can bet you were, D.
I know. I can see you being the life of the party.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be too. I'm telling you, life changes.
Yes, you were, Melissa.
It definitely.
Before all these babies happen, different time.
Before the babies happened, right?
My husband is the same as me. He's like totally hermit.
Yeah, Brandon would never leave the house if we didn't have to.
Hermits.
Yeah, Ray wouldn't either. We'd all just never.
He's no better than me.
If we didn't have kids and we had to work and go grocery shopping, then we would never leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's if I don't say like, hey, let's go do this. No, we're not going anywhere ever.
Well, I said to him, this summer we're going swimming at least once.
We're going
swimming. I said, just put the water wings on me and put a rope attached to me.
She's going out there.
Zach comment is way above.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
I'll go there.
I thought I met. Hi, Christina. It is hard to find people you're compatible with.
That comment? No, and you know what, Zach? I'll tell a quick story. That is not crazy or bad or anything. So my younger sister, we have different fathers, but her and my dad were always close. She, at my brother's baseball game, she would sit with him and talk to him. There was never, she even went over to his house sometimes with us. So there wasn't a difference. So when my dad passed away, she was, I think 11, almost 12. I think she was like a month away from being 12. She had only been to one funeral before in her whole life, and it was not an open casket funeral. Well, I did not know that no one told her that this was an open casket funeral. So she walked in and she turned around and ran out and ran down the street, and we had to go get her. It was just so much for.
Yeah. Bummed her right out. She wasn't expecting
it's
that.
A lot.
Yeah, and it's a lot emotionally, mentally.
You know how to take it.
No, and I totally get it. Those are situations that are again extreme. And what are you supposed to cope in? Your coping, Zach, was that you had to run out. Like you needed to run out and take that second.
You have to take yourself out of a situation. Margaret, Margaret, I don't know what it was. I was going to email you today, and of course, my brain. I don't know why, but I've been thinking about Margaret G since like last night. Honest to God, I don't know why, what. But I've been thinking about Margaret G since last night, and I meant to email her today and just check on her because I miss her and I haven't seen her. She's been busy, busy, busy. I'm so happy that you're
There
okay.
she is.
She's been on
I
my
see.
brain all night and day. That's weird.
Oh.
Christina and Regina, welcome in. Tammy, same. Exactly. Because the alcohol makes you that.
Goes the butterfly.
Again, it's a bad coping mechanism. That's
Yep,
a bad
that's
thing to do, is to reach for alcohol if you're stressed. That just creates bad habits.
Yep. And it just all that does is suppress the
Mm-hmm.
stress and stuff that you're going through.
Do I sit out in the truck? Yeah. You just go and sit in the truck. Yeah. And even sometimes, like, because I don't drive, so usually if we go somewhere, it's all of us going somewhere. So it's the stress of all three of the kids are with us. And Magnus is getting to the point where he's like almost too big for a cart. Like sometimes he doesn't fit in the cart, but I can't let him walk around the store because he's not going to walk around the store. He's going to run away as fast as he possibly can and touch everything. And so, we have to put him in a cart. So that's a whole other stress of, making sure like Five Below doesn't have carts. So if we go there, I have to think about what we're going to do with him. Do you have to bring a stroller? Yeah. So it's like, it's just stress every time you go. And now winter, all the winter coats, hats, gloves, that drives me insane to have to put on all their stuff when they leave.
Right.
It's like,
All the stuff they don't want to wear. Yeah.
Oh, it's so much. In the summer, we're just like, all right, sandals on, run out. You're good. In the
Right.
winter, it's a whole slew.
Like play in the backyard on the swing, on the bounce house, whatever. Just
Go
have
out in your
fun.
underwear. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Stay in
definitely
the
not
yard.
good. But I think a lot of people do that, and then when that bottle or that pot boils over,
Explosion.
Explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, Margaret. I completely can only imagine. I know you have a lot going on. Just remember self-care, Margaret, and make sure you're resting well.
Oh, hernia operation. Yikes.
Yeah, and prayers for your the farm employee.
Whenever I go to the store, Hub stays and the kids in the car, because if not, we need to cart for one kids and one for the groceries. Yeah, exactly. And our Tops has like the kitty carts, and the kids always want to take those, and I'm like, no, we're not gonna have you guys running into everything in the store.
I want to take those.
The big stroller ones. Oh, yeah. You can't even push those. They don't turn.
Well, that's the plus about having my oldest daughter, who's 15, because I'm like, okay, I'll bring Ayana with us because I don't like to leave Ayana with anybody, no matter what. And Soraya and Cheyenne will stay here, and it's a lot easier that way. Or if it's a bad day, then I'll just run out.
Yeah.
And Ray will stay with Ayana.
Yeah, exactly. Because of chronic health condition and low immune, I went from volunteering, doing things almost every day, to so much in-house time. Everything changed in 2020. Just the way of life for everybody. It changed.
It did. Yeah. And there's another reason I think that people started to get anxious about going out.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when a lot of people, you've seen depression hit.
Yep.
Addiction has risen.
Addiction.
And there's been, spousal abuse. There's been so many.
Everything just,
Yeah. Some people still haven't come out of it. Like they're still there. Like they're still thinking that way, and they just don't know how to not.
Yeah, I get a lot. I talk to a lot of people, even through my job, even with doing credit repairs. So many people call that their credit got ruined because they couldn't pay their bills, because it was either I eat or I pay my credit card bill. Well, obviously I'm going to eat. So it's like and now I've had people crying, I don't know, I owe these people money, I don't know what to do. Like, so the effects are still there. It's just still going and going.
It's going to affect people for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Financially.
That's another thing, with them losing their homes and everything, and vehicles, and just
vehicles, a lot.
That's a lot.
Even my father-in-law, he was a landlord. He owned many properties, but he sold them all like within the past year. Because he didn't get any rent for almost 2 years, and he was stuck paying.
But he still had to pay his mortgage.
Yeah, he still had to pay the taxes, and even though the tenants were not paying the water bill and stuff, when they would get it turned off in the tenant's name, if he didn't want them pipes to freeze, he had to go put them in his name, and now they're running up the bills in his. So he was like, just
This is not worth it. Yeah.
No, it's
and
not. It's
you know,
not.
and he's probably thinking in the future, this might get fixed, but in the future, if this happens again, do I want to deal with it?
yeah. He
No.
sold them all.
Yeah.
He's
I
done.
probably would have too.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily, like my landlord we still paid every month. There wasn't
Oh,
any
we
issue.
paid our
I know,
mortgage. We paid
yeah,
our
I know
mortgage.
some people. Hi, Gloria. I know that some
Hi.
people had different instances. I was lucky enough to be able to qualify for unemployment, and I was able to, keep my income. But even our landlord said, just pay $600 for 2 months instead of we were paying like almost $900. So that was nice of them, to make the offer because they own multiple buildings as well, and 6 units were in our place. So I know it's it's a lot. It's a
Mhm.
lot.
Yes. And I get everyone's circumstances are different. Like it
Oh,
was
yes, exactly.
we paid our mortgage and stuff. We didn't have anything extra, but some people weren't able. They really single parents or whatever the case may be. You're not a
If you weren't at a job long enough when it
Yeah.
happened, you didn't qualify for unemployment,
So
and
I
then
get it, but then there was people that I knew personally that were intense. They had the
Oh,
money,
yeah.
but they were like, "Oh, I don't have to pay." I'm not, and I just thought that
That's
part
not
was
okay.
wrong. So I use the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK, Jesse, and I use 2 of these in the black to make that black shawl. And let me tell you how many yards is on here. 478 times 2. So was that 960 almost?
Bad with math. Oh.
I think
What
it's
was
like
it?
960, somewhere around there.
So close to 1,000.
Yeah, close to 1,000. And this is a light 3 weight though.
I know. We're like, I don't know. Don't
Yeah,
even
I was
ask.
thinking the same thing, Kim.
I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
bad with math.
a 3 weight, Jesse. So you may need less if you use a size 4. I know
yeah,
you guys
that
are like,
black
"What are you
shawl was
talking
awesome.
about?"
Well, I have 2 of those because you gave me 2.
Yes, I did.
I still have them. I used 2 of the other ones. I think they were different, soft and sleek, beautiful yarn.
Yeah, they're soft and
Thank
sleek.
you,
It's
Jen,
nice.
honey. Hi,
They're soft
Kivia.
and sleek. It's nice. Hi, Kivia. Oh, I didn't even know she came in. I'm sorry, honey. So I finished. It looks kind of weird. I'm gonna put myself on solo. Real quick.
I went to say hi, Kivia, and I read giveaway, and I was like, hi, giveaway.
Giveaway. So I
Thank you,
finished this for
Gloria.
my sister. It looks weird because I can't like hold it up all the way, but like
And Morgan's so tiny, and she's got that beautiful Barbie doll body, so it's gonna look perfect. That's Morgan all the way.
She's gorgeous. She's
It is
I know
Morgan.
even Kim knew. Kim said, "That's for your sister Morgan, right?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yep."
Well, let me tell you, this is funny. I get a text message
Oh, God.
with a picture of the pattern, right? And it was like later at night, and I'm Ray's getting ready to go to bed. It's not that late, but it was like 8, 9 o'clock, and Ray's getting ready to go to bed. I'm getting ready to come down here. I'm like, I think I'm reading this wrong. And he's like, what? I'm like, she said I'm about to start this for Addison, but Addison's 10, and I don't think Kelly letting her wear that. But I'm not going to say anything to Kelly because it's not my business, right? And then I go right to the group chat like an hour later and goes, look what I'm making for Morgan. I'm like, I knew she messed up.
I just put the wrong name. I'm like, Addison is not wearing that.
I'm like, girl, I didn't think so, but I didn't want to say anything because it's not my business.
Margaret, she said I'm laughing at thinking what that would look like on me. Let me just tell you for reference, my sister is about 5'7", and I think she weighs just over 100 pounds. She's just
belly, like she's
just very, very tiny, and she has a gorgeous, gorgeous back tattoo that is just from top to bottom huge. So she likes to show it off. She paid a lot, went through a lot for it, so she wants to show it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame her.
She's still getting work done on it because she got it done, 16, 17, person came to the house and did tattoos, so it didn't look great. So she's got it all redone, so it looks.
They fit her perfectly.
Yeah, they did it really nice. So like she likes, hey, if you can wear stuff like that, go for it. That's how I feel.
It's like a Beetlejuice vibe.
Yes, yeah, because she sent me the picture and she said, I know it's not Halloween time, but I'm like, it's fine, I can make it. Don't worry about it.
Morgan found the pattern.
Yeah, so it came up on her Facebook. Like she was scrolling because she's in stuff for like baking and stuff. So like craft stuff comes up on her Facebook, and she saw it was the girl in it. And so she sent it to me and she's like, do you know how to make this, or can you make it? So I just looked up, spider web, and then it came up, and I was like, there we go. Yeah, she found it. She's like, I'm gonna keep looking for more stuff. I'm like, I'm
And that's
sure
the
you
funny
will.
thing, isn't it awesome because when you start crocheting, it's like you make stuff, but when someone comes to you, like family, you're like, hell yeah, I can make that for you.
Yeah, she has a picture of the blanket, the star blanket that I made her, the pink and black one. She has a picture of it on her desk, not because it's the blanket, but because her cat is on the blanket. And she said every time someone comes by, she goes, "Oh my God, your cat's so cute, but look at your blanket." And then she was like, "I can hook you up with my sister if you want one."
It makes you want it at a cost.
People take a picture of the cat and they're all, yeah. That's so funny.
They won't get off it. She says every time she puts it out, they come right up under the bed and they jump on top of it. I'm like, it's probably because it's hot pink, so they see like they want to.
Maybe. That's so
Okay,
cool.
they like it.
Granny D.
Hi, Nana Michelle.
Hi, Nana Michelle.
Nana Boo.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. But I'm going to drop those links one more time to both of these websites, guys. I'm going to drop both of these links in the chat. So if you're interested, the first one I'm going to drop is by Muezart, Muezart. And this is the website that we were talking about in the beginning, the benefits of crocheting, and how it can help you with your mental health, like anxiety, depression, whatever you have, going on. So that's the first link I'm going to drop. And there's also some free crochet patterns on there. There's a link that
bonus
they provide for you. And you can go and get some free crochet patterns. On top of that, read some different things about mental health and crochet and how it helps. So there's the first link, and I'm going to drop the Building Your Coping Skills Toolbox link also.
Yeah, I want to check
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay,
she was
talking, so I was like...
I know, I saw it pop up. I'm like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to interrupt her. Do you want to... I'll go ahead and I can do my little giveaway real quick. So I'm just going to do a little... I'll put myself on solo. Hi, Chandler. So I'm just going to do a small giveaway. Physical prize will be for U.S. 50 states is fine. I found out that Hawaii and California pretty much charge the same, so that's perfectly fine. So then if you're outside of the United States, I'll just do some type of monetary Amazon, PayPal, something. But I picked out, I find this cute little notebook. It says Vibe Check Positivity Only.
So cute.
That's cute.
And on the bottom of each page, it says positivity only too.
So
super cute. And
that.
then I went back a few days later, and they had a matching bag.
Oh goodness! I seen the picture. They're matching.
That's cute.
I was like, oh, that's so cute.
That's
so a little matching
cute.
bag.
Yeah.
Set. I was like, that is totally perfect. So.
I love your giveaway. Mine's like nothing really. Yours is matching and cute.
Yeah,
well, see, I went and got the notebook from one store, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." Because if I find something that says positivity on it, I just grab it. And then I went again, and I was like, "Oh, wait, they have a bag at a different store," and I was like, "Oh, there we go."
That's
there
weird.
we go.
Yeah.
Exactly, Margaret. Perfect for this live.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
she got one at Dollar Tree yesterday.
Oh, yep. They're so cute.
They are.
Yeah, colored pencils. And did you see, I don't know if anybody's seen at Dollar Tree, that Kendall and Kylie are selling little bags there?
Yeah, I gave them away on my channel a few times.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep,
I was like, Kendall and Kylie. I'm like, they got bags at the Dollar Tree.
Yep, and then you can find them in like the makeup. You find them in like the makeup section where like the nail polishes are. I gave a few away on my lives a couple times. Yep.
It was so cute. They had one with like unicorns on. They're nice too. Like they're really nice fabric. They're not like what you would think a dollar store's like plasticky kind of feel is.
And they have
I think that's
four different canvas or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, I'm gonna put start in the chat, and I am going to put we'll just put bag, BAG. Jessie says she uses the unicorn one for hooks. Yeah, that we have them there. Hi, Charity.
Charity.
Type bag if you want to be entered to win this little bag and notebook.
Good luck, everyone.
Yes, good luck.
Good luck.
And yeah, keep an eye. So, Kelly, are we posting it tonight or tomorrow?
It doesn't matter. Are you gonna do it tonight, or did you do it already?
No, I'm gonna do it after the live end.
Yeah, then we can. Right, as soon as you're done, just let me know, and I'll.
Okay. So yeah, keep
Do
an
it.
eye out. So we're gonna be posting our videos. Yeah, on each of our channel. Kelly's gonna do hers. I'm gonna do mine after. Well, Kelly probably did hers already.
Yeah, I'll just drop it when you're done
Yeah.
with yours.
So we're gonna drop our crochet along videos tonight. So
Yay! I am so excited about this.
So am I, Cerise.
I can't wait. I bought my yarn.
Did you? I didn't. But
I'm so excited. I'm so
Either, but
thrilled.
I'll find something.
I'm going to go get new yarn
Counting
for it.
Jessie.
That's the reason I get new yarn,
I
Cerise.
can't wait.
I'm glad you're excited. I think a lot of people are excited about it. I
I'm
love the
over moon
pattern.
excited, Melissa and Kelly. I so am.
It's so pretty too. It's easy.
It is.
Yeah.
I have a $25 gift card I got for Christmas for my sister, which when she gave me those knitted baskets, and I'm like, I'm going to use that on a 30% off week at Hobby Lobby, and I will get specific colors for the crochet along.
Yeah, I want to go get a.
Maribel, is it this week or next week? You'll know.
Yeah, I was texting Kelly. I was like, how much
Yeah.
yarn do I need? I was like, I need to go buy yarn. I was like, tell me how much yarn I need.
Yep, just let me know. It's all
I'm
I need.
using a 4-weight.
Oh, you didn't give me a Gatorade.
Yeah, I'm using a 4-weight too.
Yeah, so am I. I think a lot of people are.
I probably
Not
will.
really use a lot of
Maybe a
chunky yarn.
3-weight for me.
Yeah, I don't know too many people that really
Well,
is their
3 or 4,
go-to
yeah.
is a 5 or a 6. Like, I don't know too many people that are like, you know. All right, so there's
Yeah.
28.
Thank
Hold
you
on,
all for counting.
I just got to pour Magnus's cup. Hold on. Here, Brandon. You have to pee. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put stop in the chat, and then I will pick a winner, and it will be on my side, on StreamYard side.
Well, Nana Michelle, I hope that you feel better, sweetheart, and
Yeah.
you start to eat better, and you get the rest that you need, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Maribel, are you here? Are you here?
She
Are you
was.
here? I think she is. Are you here, Maribel?
Where you at?
Where are you at, Maribel? I have a question for you. Because
I
Maribel's so on top of things, I'll be saying something and she'll type the end. Is Hobby Lobby got 30% off this week or next week, Maribel?
Still not.
Gosh.
I'm working on the merged granny squares.
Oh,
Samantha.
I know. Oh, you look how pretty that is, Kim.
Yeah, it's coming out. I'm just working on it slowly, trying to get it big enough that I can sew the sides up. I want it to be loose, this one. I want to be really oversized, not like this.
Yeah, it's tighter. Yeah. All right, so it is 1 through 28. 2 was the last number I had. Whoop, my phone just went dark. Okay. I'm gonna pick a number. Nope, come on. All right, so it's number 17. So 17 on my side.
Who it be?
That's going to be so pretty right now. This puzzle yarn is soft and gorgeous.
Hmm. Oh, the puzzle?
The
Yeah.
winner is Granny D.
Congratulations.
Way to go, Mama.
Yay.
Woo. Thank you, Lisa. So next week, so I can go on Monday. That's what I'll do. Thank you, Lisa.
So yeah, Granny D just sent me an email, so I can send that out to you.
Congratulations.
Woohoo.
Okay, cool. Congrats.
Congrats. Congrats. So I am I grabbed a little notebook today. I thought I had bought last month. I thought I bought this month's positivity and I didn't. But today I found a Be Happy. Well, it's stickers. It's a notebook. But in the inside of this, once you take the plastic off, there's a sheet of stickers too.
Oh,
It says Be
cute.
Happy on it with a
Cute,
pen.
Melissa.
And same as Kelly, if you live outside of the US, then I will send you like a small, PayPal or Amazon, whatever. So I can't type on StreamYard.
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Whatever you, it doesn't.
All right. We'll do love for Melissa. LOVE.
I thought you said loud. I'm like, dang,
No.
I know I'm loud, but darn it.
I'm louder.
But you said love, my favorite word, so we're good.
Love. Not loud.
Mhm. There's Maribel. Maribel, I was looking for you, but I got the answer. Hi, Regina.
Lisa
Thanks
helped
for
us
having
out.
us.
I know. I can never keep track of. I know it's every other week, but I always I should be able to just track it, but I always forget what week I'm on. So.
I know. Oh, look how Lisa did it. I love it.
Mm,
Oh, with her heart.
that's cute. So yeah, the next one is going to be on Melissa's channel Friday, February 17th during her 8 p.m. live, 8 p.m. Eastern. Melissa's having her birthday celebration next Friday, the 27th at 8 p.m. She's got a lot of nice prizes, so make sure you're there to help her celebrate.
Yes, I'm excited about it. And then I got an email last night. There's gonna be some couple gift cards. Plus, there's gonna be some yarn and stitch markers and a bunch of goodies. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you all there. It is scheduled on my channel. Let me see if I can.
Okay.
Just drop the link. So if anybody wants to go and save the day, hit the notify button. Yeah.
26.
I just haven't. You know what? I didn't do that for that one. I didn't do my thumbnail yet. I got to do that tonight too.
I know I told you guys earlier. I went in. Usually when I start working, my first hour is slow, so I like do stuff YouTube related, real quick while I'm on the computer. I open the StreamYard, go to schedule, and then I got a call, and I just forgot about it. I was like,
I do that.
I didn't even do it. I was like,
just come back and grab the remote. Just
I'm like, I forgot. I'm like, I exited out of it. Like, I just forgot what I was doing.
That's me. Oh my god.
The call just totally threw me off. I'm like, well. Like, yep, didn't even accomplish that one thing that I tried to do today.
I've done that quite a few times. Or I'll schedule it, and you know how when you schedule it on StreamYard, like if I schedule it right now at 9:05, it'll say like 10:05 if you don't change the time.
Yeah.
And I've had Kelly a few times say, girl, you're live. And Ronell last week was like, are you live right now? I'm like, no, tonight. She goes, I thought so. I'm like, oh, the time.
Yeah, I've like seen it come up when I'm scrolling, and I'm like, why does this say she's on Monday at 1:00 in the morning? I'm like, what is this? I'm like, we're not on.
I have that habit of of deleting it from StreamYard, but not from YouTube, because I know there's a button sometimes that'll say click if you wanted to do it at both spots. But
yeah, the cancel on all.
Yeah, but
wherever streaming
sometimes, and then I think, whatever. Ange texts me one night, you have 2 lives.
It's done that to me too. But I only see it once on StreamYard and twice on YouTube. I'm like,
well, I may
read all of it. Thank you for counting.
Yep, we got 27. Do you want me just to pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could do all of it.
I could do all of it. I got it.
You can.
27. All right, let me just go back to the. Okay. All right, so 1 through 27. Oh, it's 18 this time.
It was 17 last time.
17, 18.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, so this winner is Judy Coulter-Quast. Woohoo!
Judy! Yeah. I have
a giveaway now that I'm using Pirate Ship, let me tell you, I'll be shipping all my stuff. Like it's so instant, it's ridiculous. Like I shipped something for my daughter today, and 2 more packages of granny squares. They sent me and I'm like, print, tape up the print. Listen.
Yeah, so I had went to the post office. I had a couple Etsy orders, and I did the one, and then I go to put up the next one, and they say, this address doesn't show up anywhere. I'm like, I pulled up Etsy. I'm like, this is what the address is. They're like, no, it doesn't show up. I'm like, okay, maybe, they typed it into Etsy wrong. Like, I don't know. So I get a hold of them, and they say, no, that's my address. Never had an issue before. I put it in Pirate Ship. Recognize the address.
Right up, right?
I'm like, how
does that work?
I'm like, I don't know if the postal worker was putting it in wrong. I couldn't see her screen, so I don't know if she was typing it in wrong, but it just
that's weird, because if anything, they should have it. Yeah,
right, because that's where Pirate Ship gets their addresses from.
Pirate Ship has it. That's what I was gonna say.
Right, so I was like, okay, and they took it this morning. I scheduled a pickup at my mailbox. They came and grab the
Yeah,
boxes
I
this
just dropped all
morning.
mine off, and I forget to schedule I just dropped them all off.
Yeah,
Right,
so it's easy for us. Yours is a little different because you would have to like come to the door to like I can leave mine by our mailbox that's inside our building and they just grab it. So that's like
That's awesome.
that's fine.
Judy, if you want, you can email me, melissacrocheteswithlove@gmail.com, and let me know that you won the notebook and pen, and I'll need your address.
Okay, so Kelly, I got a book, like a
Okay.
notebook, and hooks.
Hooks.
Now this
Oh,
one is got all these guys in it.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I think
Wow.
it goes from a 2.5 millimeter to a 6.0.
Wow.
No,
That's a nice set.
Yeah.
It's a really nice set, Kim.
Yeah, and it's like all velvet here on the inside, and it comes in like a really nice case. It's got a really thick kind of case.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I mean they're not name brand or anything, but
You know what? I like the ones that are non-name brand more.
yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. I like the ones that are like.
Yeah.
Me too. And look at that's awesome, Kim. It's got the case and everything. It's listen.
Yeah.
Can I enter? No, I'm just joking.
So you get this with this cute little
Oh, look
Well,
how
a
cute.
notebook.
Little puppy.
Just got a bunch
Aw.
of lined papers in it, 240 pages, and it's on a ring binder. I love rings.
Yes.
You can open it all the way.
I know.
So
They
there,
don't fall out
that's
as easy.
what you got.
Thank
So
you,
let's
Kim.
Thank
we can
you.
use the we can use dog.
Dog. Okay.
There you go.
We'll use dog. DOG. And Kim, is yours worldwide?
Yeah.
Okay, worldwide for
Well,
Kim.
Canada and US or
Yep. It's worldwide.
Yeah, she does them everywhere.
Yeah. I still got the other two from the other two positivities ready to go. I just need the money.
Hey,
Yep.
people get them when they get
Be
them.
long. Won't be long.
Is it cheaper to ship to US than you? Yes.
Yes.
It's cheaper
it is.
from Canada coming to the United States than it is from the United States going to
Yeah.
Canada. Yes.
Right. Yeah. It's like
Which
normal
I
for
don't really understand why
I don't
it's
either.
different. But
this one's probably like $5-6, and the other
Now
one,
we pay the minimal for a letter, $15.
this one might be about $15.
yeah, that's why if I do any of my Etsy stuff that's going to be going to Canada, they have to order a minimum amount because it would be if they just ordered a pack of stitch markers, I have to pay $15 to send a card and one time, like, you know. And it's not worth it for them or for me to have charge them
No.
double for, you know. Yeah.
Hi, Yarny for a smile.
Hi, Yarny for a smile. We're doing a giveaway right now if you want to type in dog. Oh, Bag o' Day just went live.
Did we?
Yeah, I just saw it. Just came up.
Oh, yep.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna mark down the name of the
Yeah.
winner, chicken dinner.
So yes, anybody that wins tonight, just be patient with us getting out things. If they don't come right away, we promise they will get to you when we can get to the post office or anything else.
At this time of year, like from Christmas right straight till February. Don't ask me for any money.
Right.
These are my gifts.
Yep.
I am
That's
tapped
what I
out.
would say. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. It may be, sometimes you can do it in a couple days. Sometimes it may take a week or two. Just know that you will get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister posted this thing today that just reminded me of that, like not asking for money. It said, I always act like I only have $20 when in realization is my bank account says $6,274. Like you always live like I have nothing. There is no money in my bank account.
Yep, that's the way I do it.
Nothing. I do the same thing though. I'm like, we don't have the
Okay,
money.
Kim,
Brandon's like, babe, yes, we do. I'm like, no, we don't. We don't have the money.
I wish I could fake it like that.
I know.
I think like it's always been just so ingrained in me because we didn't grow up like affluent. We didn't have, we weren't poor, but we lived in our means.
Like she can,
so I just, as I've gotten older, it's like clearance rack, like the deals, like.
Sometimes. He's like, you bought like the Save-A-Lot ketchup, and then I bought like I went like the No, Great Walmart
Yeah,
ketchup.
yeah, great value.
And Raya's eating, Raya doesn't know the difference, and she's eating her chicken nuggets, and she's like, "Oh, it's so sour." And Ray's like, "Because your mom had to save 60 cents and buy the Walmart ketchup and not the Heinz ketchup." And I'm like,
I'm the
Oh.
same way.
Melissa.
See, I could not care less. I don't care about like Brandon and the other kids will be like, "No, it doesn't. It tastes the same."
No, it's like sweet.
but I did taste the ketchup, and I'm like, okay, it is a little sour.
You're lucky I wasn't there. I would have been on the kids' side.
I was not, after I'm like, you're just, and then I tasted it, and I'm
Hi,
like,
Carmen.
Hi, Carmen, sweetie.
Carmen, hey Neil. Just in
Hi.
case he's there.
Yeah. No, you're right, Margaret. There definitely is some things that, well, even like the other day, like Magnus
cannot
likes the
compare,
mini Chips Ahoy cookies, and they sell them at the dollar store in the line when you're walking out, and I always grab them.
Yeah.
Well, I found a box that they have. It's just chocolate chip cookies. There's 10 packs in a box, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know the difference, but I ate one of them, and I was like, like,
I don't know if you
that
will.
tastes like cardboard, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
agree.
like he doesn't care, but
You don't care.
I was
I
like,
agree, though. There's certain things that you can't go generic.
they don't
on.
compare to, you're not buying the fake Oreos. The Oreos are going to taste like the Oreos. Like those chocolate wafer cookies don't taste like an Oreo. Like they don't.
Right. Did we put stop? There's
I'm doing it right
31.
now.
Okay, thank you guys for counting. Yeah, no, there's certain things.
But it's
even
funny
Mom,
that she was the one that was like,
she was like,
Mom.
it's sour. Why is the ketchup so sour? And that Ray's reaction was like, because your mom wanted to save 60 cents on value ketchup.
That's exactly what Brandon would say.
But you know what? And like Margaret just said, there's some generic like even with chips, like certain foods where I like the generic over.
Yeah,
the name
there's a
brand.
couple where I'm like, that's
Yeah.
cool. Like I love that one. Or it's super
Yeah.
like
More
they're really
flavor.
close to each other.
But
For sure.
certain things like Kraft Dinner and Heinz ketchup that you cannot have. Okay, Melissa?
I know. I learned now I will not. I buy the Heinz. It's all I buy. And Regina said I'm a ketchup I'm gonna say
See, I don't like ketchup at all, so that's
not all that's red is ketchup.
Brandon just held up ketchup. He's eating a hot dog. He just held it up from the other room. He's like,
Brandon, is it great value or is
Your
it
hair.
no, it's not great value. It's Heinz. They don't. All right, so it's 1 through 31. My phone keeps going dark.
Good luck,
on me.
everybody.
All right, now it is number 2.
Yay, one
Wow.
towards the beginning.
All right, and number 2 is Cindy Lulu.
Woo! Aw, right on.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Got my Cindy Lulu.
I used to be Miracle Whip, and then when I got with Ray, I kind of switched to
Congrats.
this mayo.
Hellman's is what
And Hellman's, yes.
we use. Hellman's here. That's
You do not put Miracle Rip.
Miracle Whip.
My oldest daughter's father, his family was always Miracle Whip everything. And I didn't like Miracle Whip. And then being with him, I kind of got used to it. And then when me and him split up and I got with Ray, I'm like, Ray's like, that's not, Miracle Whip is not mayo. And I'm like,
It's not.
welcome back to
You're out on a date. Hellman's or mayonnaise? Because Hellman's, you're like, I will marry you. I will.
Or ranch. You gotta have, I'll eat the Walmart ranch, but that's like the only
Yeah,
one
I
I'll
don't. With
eat.
the ranch, I don't notice a huge.
I can kind of.
That one's blue cheese is one where you gotta
can't.
go with Ken's. Like no
Ken's
other
is the
blue.
best. Or
It's
Ruthie's.
just-
Ruthie's blue cheese is the
Yeah,
best.
that's not bad. But Ken's.
Hungry.
But other way.
Making us hungry here, right, Street?
I know. I'm gonna have to eat after this.
Yeah, right.
Margaret, me too. And then now I can't even taste an instant potato, and I have to use butter, real salted butter, honey.
Margaret. Instant potatoes.
Oh, that's my sister, little Morgan. She will only eat instant mashed potatoes and not real potatoes because she's weird, and that's
Really?
gross.
Powdered milk.
Yes,
Yeah, I
she
gotta
makes.
have-
Mom will make her own little bowl of like an instant mashed potato pack during like Thanksgiving and Christmas because she
We
won't
had
eat the
that.
real potatoes.
You got real
Growing
potatoes
up,
right
we
there, and you want
ate
the
it.
instant. Oh,
We
no.
ate it, but I didn't like it, and the
Yeah.
real
And
potato's better.
It was what it was.
You ate it because you were hungry.
Yeah, we ate it
Because I lived with my dad and he couldn't cook, so it was like,
Right. You gotta eat something.
Yeah, we didn't have any money. My
no,
mom
yeah,
was
exactly.
stressed by
The potato.
herself.
I mean, my mother always made fresh French fries, real
Yeah.
potato. So like Morgan grew up
Yeah.
with it, but now I'm like, you want an instant over it? That's weird. I'm like,
That's
okay,
mean.
whatever.
Like, real potatoes.
Yeah, I don't
like,
know what
even
Duke's
gravy.
mayo is.
If I make gravy, I cannot eat like can or my mom's a
Duke's
box
mayo.
food cooker, jar gravy, like instant potato. And
Really?
I always
Easier
hated
the
it.
better.
So I was determined when I am old enough to be out on my own. I am determined, and so between my ex's mom and my current mother-in-law, I cook a lot, and it can't homemade
You
gravy.
show
Scratch.
some awesome meals, guys. Oh my god, like
I'll send pictures.
things
Yeah.
I've never seen.
I know. I tell Melissa when I have, she's like,
Real
Melissa's real picky.
Yeah.
So things that I say, she's like, I didn't like anything that you said in that sentence, but it sounds like it's probably good for you.
You two have really good.
I'm having like avocado with some kind
Well, I
of
said
salad.
it was a spinach salad and it had sweet potatoes, and I was like naming off the stuff, and she's like, ew. Like,
I was like, I don't even like the lettuce that you're using in it. Like, I don't like anything that you're using in that salad.
but then Melissa always coming with the Puerto Rican food. All the other.
Yes, it does, and it looks so good.
I know it is good. Puerto Rican food is delicious, but it's funny because it is more, I guess, like Puerto Rican food would be considered more exotic for people, but
Yeah.
you've been around it for so long that it's the food that you eat. It's, but
Yeah.
oh, it's funny. You're taught all your kids
So.
handmade everything, no instant stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, same here, D.
Yeah, I
For the
try
most
really
part.
hard not to.
Dee, I had a feeling it would be everything from scratch. I need to come live with you.
I want to go to D's. I want to go eat her food. I want to go and just laugh with her because she always makes me giggle
Yeah.
and smile. I want to go in her yarn room and just play. Like,
even
you know,
have
in the
pickleball.
fall, you take the leaves in your yard and you go like that. I want to do that with D's yarn. Just make a mess. and go.
I know, it is crazy.
Let me at it. Let me at him.
All right, I think I'm gonna get ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go too. So
Me too. Me
all right.
too.
Thank you all for being here. Don't forget our next Positivity Live is on my channel on February 17th. It's during my 8 p.m. natural live, and my birthday party. So my birthday celebration giveaway is the 27th, guys. Don't forget.
Awesome.
February 17th.
She's writing down the dates.
Writing it down.
Not that it's going to make a difference, but I'm going to make it look, I'm look professional, okay?
She's writing it down in her notepad. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate all of you. Thank you, Charisse, for coming up with us.
Yeah,
Thank you, ladies. Bye.
Okay, Aisha.
Bye.
Bye, guys.